Okay, let's review Module 3, Taking Action. We talked about how solid planning is critical. You have to have a solid plan in order to know what action to take and when and how. So always plan out your steps before you go to take them. You must manage your time. It's the only limited resource. It's the most valuable resource. You have to learn to properly manage your time if you're going to make the most money possible in your business. You need to make working easy and fun. It's like a diet example. If the diet is something very unpleasant, you're not going to stick to it, or no one's going to stick to it. Well, if working is unpleasant and makes you unhappy and isn't fun, you're probably not going to take a lot of action and do those things. So, the more comfortable you make your work environment, the easier you make your work environment. We talked about removing resistance, so it's easier to take action. All those things. The more you can make it easy and fun, the more action you'll take, the more money you'll make. Work in short bursts. Talked about that example with Eugene Schwartz using an egg timer. Work in very short bursts. That's how you overcome procrastination. I mean, who can't sit down and do something that only takes 5 minutes? I mean, who can't do that? You can do it easily. You can take any task that only takes 5, short minutes and sit down and knock that out. Well, that's what you need to do. Work in short bursts rather than overwhelming yourself sometimes, knowing you have 2 or 3 hours ahead of you of work to be done because you're most likely going to procrastinate because that surely doesn't seem fun. Always asking yourself what will bring in cash the fastest to help you make a decision towards what action to take next. It's plain and simple, but it's very, very valuable. And of course, work with models when possible. I've talked about this multiple times during this course. It's because it's so, so important. Build a framework for anything in your business that makes up your business model, and then leave it to where there's just a few fill in the blanks, few things to accomplish. Make all the decisions that you can in advance and the structure in advance, and then it'll be much easier, to carry out that task. And of course, anytime you can outsource some of those steps or all of those steps in a structured model, you can have people just doing it for you, and you'll get it done a lot more often, which will get you more results, which will hopefully make you more money.